US President Joe Biden on October 18th called on Western nations to maintain their support for Ukraine as it faces a challenging winter, despite concerns about the ongoing cost and the upcoming US presidential election, which could alter Washington's stance. Speaking ahead of talks with German Chancellor Olaf Scholz in Berlin, Biden emphasized the importance of staying the course in backing Ukraine against Russia's invasion, even as the conflict drags on.
We head into a very difficult winter. We cannot let up. We must sustain our support. In my view, we must keep going until Ukraine wins a just and durable peace consistent with the UN Charter. Until once again, human dignity prevails.
The talks with Scholz, which took place behind closed doors, focused on increasing military aid to Ukraine and supporting its civilian energy infrastructure. Biden also mentioned discussions about unlocking the value of frozen Russian assets. However, Biden admitted there was no consensus among Western allies on providing the long-range missiles Kyiv has been seeking for months.
President, is there any chance that you would, on Ukraine, that you would change your mind on long-range weapons, allowing them to strike deeper into Russia, which is one of the main proposals that Zelensky put out?
In foreign policy, I never changed my mind. Right now, there's no consensus for long-range weapons.
Biden's visit comes just weeks before the US presidential election, where former President Donald Trump is seeking a return to office. Trump has indicated he may reduce US support for Ukraine and place conditions on US military aid to NATO allies. Earlier in the day, Germany's President Frank-Walter Steinmeier awarded Biden Germany's highest Order of Merit, recalling the strained ties between Europe and the US during Trump's previous term.
And yet in this friendship there have been and always will be times of proximity and greater distance, times of agreement and times of discord. Even recently, just a handful of years ago, the distance had grown so wide that we almost lost each other. But ladies and gentlemen, throughout the ups and downs of time, there have been people who have stood by the transatlantic relations no matter what. And chief among those people, Mr. President, is you.
The meeting in Berlin also took place against the backdrop of escalating tensions in the Middle East, further complicating the West's focus on Ukraine.